Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to do the card for today as usual. Just going to have a little shuffle of the Faulkner tarot deck, black and white version, and just going to have a little look and see what the cards have got in store for us today. Okay, so our card for today, if you can see that, is the Five of Cups. Yes, you can, but this is just a card for the day that I do for everybody, so it's a very general thing. You can always get in touch with me through my Twitter or my Facebook page if you wanted to have a private reading. The Five of Cups is very much about being indecisive and kind of almost stuck where you are, but not really sure whether you want to be stuck there or not. So it's kind of like you don't really know whether to come in the door or out the door. You can see she's on the doorstep. She's on the verge of doing something. She doesn't really know whether she's going to go out or stay in. Five of Cups is very much like that. It's about all this different stuff around you that is confusing. So the Five of Cups often talks about kind of being dissatisfied with where you are but not being sure about how you progress. It's an emotional card. The Cups cards are all about our emotions, quite often about love. So the Five of Cups quite often comes up when we're looking at relationships that we would quite like to make some changes in, but we don't really know what we're doing and where we're going with that. So all I would say to you that on a daily reading, we're looking at this very generally, okay? So what it's saying today is you might feel a bit unsettled, you might feel a bit uncertain, you might feel a bit unsure, you might feel a bit emotional and kind of having a bit of a debate with yourself about what your best route forward is. So all I would say to you when you're looking at the Five of Cups today is to just give yourself time. Don't push yourself to have to make a decision unless you absolutely have to make a decision today. Today might not be the day. Today might be the day to just give it some thoughts and to just consider your emotions around the subject that you're feeling confused about. This is an emotional card, okay? This is to do with what your heart is telling you, not what your head. This isn't a swords card. The swords cards are all about thought processes and things that are in our head. This is not. This is about our heart. So this is about our heart being dissatisfied with where we are at the moment, okay? So quite often when I'm looking at the Five of Cups, I like to sort of think about what it is that is the feeling of lack around me. I couldn't see who your name was there that's said hello in Periscope, but hi. Thank you for tuning in. We're just talking about the Five of Cups, which is the card that we have. Hi there, me. We're just talking about the Five of Cups and how it's an emotional card, okay? So this is a day to let your heart be listened to. This is not a day of thought process. This is a day of feeling. So if you are feeling a bit divery and a bit like you're not sure, you don't have to make a choice right now, okay? Not everything has to be done yesterday. Give your heart a chance to show you the right direction is what I would say with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is not an easy card. It does have an uncomfortable feel about it, but we need to be uncomfortable before we make change, okay? So it's not an easy energy. So it really is about listening to your heart and listening to the sort of changes that you feel you might want to make. This is not about thought processes. Don't talk yourself out of it. If you're having that chat with yourself in your head that says, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this way, everything should be this and it should be that. It's not about what it should be, it's about what you're feeling, okay? So allow yourself to feel. And quite often when we do allow ourselves to feel, we manage to feel ourselves into the right direction. I'm just going to pop down an energy oracle card just to go with this today, and the lady holding the coin is what I've drawn. Now this is a bit like in the tarot, the Queen of Pentacles. So it's about earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and all those other, you know, Capricorn people. I just feel like sometimes this comes up when we need to be stepping into our power. And maybe this Cups card here is saying that we are feeling the emotion of change. But actually, our material world is okay. You know, the Queen of Pentacles card, or the woman holding the coin in this deck, is a time of success and prosperity, and the finer things in life are all yours. It's kind of, it's a success card. So actually our material world is fine, but what this is saying is that our emotional world might not feel that way. Okay, so what I would say to you is know that you are safe and you are secure. That's what the Queen of Coin, that's what she's saying, that's what the lady with the coin is saying. Materially, you're fine, you're safe, you're secure. Listen to your emotions and allow yourself to feel the feelings and see where the changes that you need to make may be. This may be that there are emotional changes that need to take place. I don't feel like we need to be changing where we're at in terms of our material world. So all of this, the stuff around us, the money and all of those things, that all feels okay. This is about emotion. So it's important that both parts of our lives are catered for. So, you know, all our material safety and security and all of that is all lovely, and that's great. Where we're struggling a little bit is our emotional state of affairs. So I would ask you to have a little look at your feelings and see where you are with those. And yes, I do private readings. I do personal readings. What I will do a little bit later on, probably over the next week or so, is maybe do a little bit of a periscope broadcast where people can ask questions and I'll pull a card for them. Very difficult to do when there's lots of people in the room, because I don't want to break anybody's privacy or confidentiality or anything like that. But if you have a look at my Twitter, you can contact me through there, or through my Facebook, which is Crystal Sparkles Readings, if you want a private reading. If what you're looking for is just a general little free reading, I do sometimes do those on there as well. I also may try and do something similar to that through Periscope, and just have a little session where people can ask me a question and I'll have a look at a card for them and we'll see what we can find out. I will leave that all with you for today. We just need to be looking at our emotions today. I'm even struggling to articulate a little bit with these two cards, and that's because I feel like there are unanswered questions, and sometimes it's hard to articulate. Sometimes the information just comes flooding out and it's very quick. The Five of Cups is kind of saying that's not going to happen. It's a slower process. It's about feeling your way through. So I think I'm probably picking up the energy from the cards here, because I'm not great at articulating what I'm talking about. So I'm very sorry for that. Be aware that your material side is looking great. Now it's time to take care of the emotions, because they're not quite right. So sit in your heart and feel what you're feeling, and if you need to make some changes, do it one step at a time, but don't be afraid to make changes if you need to. I will leave that with you for today, and I'll pop this up on YouTube if anybody wants to have another little look at it. And as I say, you can get in touch with me through my Facebook and stuff for other readings, and I've got a website as well, which is www.crystal-sparkles-readings.co.uk. I'll put a link up underneath this video when I put it onto YouTube. I'm Crystal Sparkles on YouTube. Please feel free to follow me there, subscribe to the channel, would be great. Always lovely to hear from you as well. So please do interact with me. Love it when you do that. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.